Alrighty, hello guys, I am Josh Moore. I'm a senior over at the high school, and I'm supposed to be reading a book for you today, to give you something to do while we're all stuck at home. So, I'm going to read, just so you know a little bit about me first. A couple things I love history, I love doing this kind of stuff. I want to be a teacher, I want to help you guys, so I'm just going to try to make this fun for you guys, try and do something for you guys to make yourself fun at home. Alright, so today I'm going to read to you guys Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. And then we'll have a short thing to do with whoever's watching this with you at the end. Okay? Alright, so it starts off, I am Sam. There you go, you can still see him there. Sam I am. That's Sam I am, that's Sam I am. I do not like, that's Sam I am. Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you eat them in a box? Would you eat them with a fox? Not in a box, not with a fox, not in a house, not with a mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you, could you, in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not, in a car. You may like them, you will see, you may like them in a tree. I would not, could not, in a tree, not in a car, you'll let me be. I do not like them in a box, I do not like them with a fox. I do not like them in a house, I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there, I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham, I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train. Could you, would you, on a train? Not in a train, not in a tree, not in a car, Sam, let me be. I would not, could not, in a box. I would not, I could not, would not, with a fox. I will not eat them with a mouse. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark. Would you, could you, in the dark? I would not, could not, in the dark. Would you, could you, in the rain? I would not, could not, in the rain. Not in the dark, not in a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see. Not in a house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I would not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. Could you, would you, with a goat? I would not, could not, with a goat. I could not, would not, on a boat. I will not, with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain. I will not eat them on a train. Not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam, I am. You do not like them, so you say, try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say. Sam, if you will let me be, I will try them, you will see. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do, I like them, Sam, I am. I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with a goat. And I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and in a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox, and I will eat them in a house, and I will eat them with a mouse, and I will eat them here or there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am. Alright, so that was the end of the book there. And what I want you guys to do with whoever you're watching this with, or just by yourself, I want you to come up with a kind of story too, like green eggs and ham. I want you to think of a food you really don't like, you know. Like, I hate broccoli, you know. I would not eat them in my car, okay? Which, we are in my car. So I want you to come up with a food that you really don't like, and then you come up with a couple of places, like in your house, in your mom's car, in your dad's car, wherever, and just come up with a story about how you don't like something, just like he didn't like green eggs and ham, okay? Alright, thank you guys for watching this, even though you have to. I hope you guys are doing alright, stay safe, stay happy, good luck.